Hi, I'm Lesley Everett, and this time we're going to be sharing stride number 7 on our personal branding tips with you from glorious Dartmouth in Devon in the UK. You can probably hear the seagulls in the background, and I'm speaking from the deck of a little cottage that we've rented for the week to work on the business. I can certainly guarantee getting out of your normal surroundings to do some creative thinking. So stride number 7 is really about consistency. We've gone through all the 6 strides of how to build your brand, but unless you're consistent with projection of that brand, then you'll never have as strong a brand as you need it to be. I said right at the start of these videos that your brand is what people say about you behind your back. In a few words, what is it people say about you? And if you're not consistent with the brand message that you project in all forms of communication, then you'll never be able to control as effectively as possible what people say about you behind your back. For any brand to be successful today, whether it's a corporate brand, a product brand, or indeed a personal brand, it needs to be consistent. So we need to think about all forms of communication and all methods of projecting our brand online, face-to-face, voice-to-voice, and think about how we project ourselves in all of those areas. If you think about strong brands today, take product brands and well-known brands, for example, like Nike, Apple, BMW, we know what we're going to get from those brands because they are so strong and they're consistent. And if they do slip up occasionally, it just becomes a little bit of a blip and not a major part of the brand because the brand is so consistently strong. Let's take that down to personal brands in celebrities. You take people like Tiger Woods. It had a very strong brand, consistent brand, and then it fell from a great height. It's now starting to build that up again. But it was strong for a very long time. A lot of those values have been shattered. It takes a long time to build that up. But take stronger brands like Oprah. The thread of humanity runs through everything that she does. We think about that when we think of Oprah Winfrey. Think about people like Richard Branson. When I wrote the book Walking Tall, I spoke to Richard Branson. I asked him for an interview about branding and personal impact because I knew that he had strong values and thoughts on this. And one of the things I said to him in this interview was, for somebody who I know focuses on brand image a great deal within your Virgin Group of companies, you seem to break a lot of the image rules yourself personally. What is it you put your success down to? Now, he gave me a very long answer to this question, but this is the shortened version. And he said to me, when I started out in business in the City of London 35 odd years ago, everybody was in their pinstripe suits, their bowler hats, and had long lunches in private clubs. And I broke conformity. And then he said, and when you break conformity to that degree, how can you fail to succeed? Now, I believe that's a very strong answer, but it goes a little bit deeper than that. And what I believe that deepness goes to is consistency. He's always consistent with the breaking of conformity in everything he does. Now, he's consistent because it's authentic to him. In his very early days in the record business, he broke conformity, and that's his brand. And that's what I mean by a strong brand. If we can be consistent with it, then people remember us and know us for what we want to be known for. And the only way we can truly be consistent is if it's authentic. You need to think about all the ways that you communicate, from face-to-face communication to video conferencing to telephone messages to presentations and social media as well. Today, your brand online is a key part of your brand projection. And if it's not consistent with who you are face-to-face when you meet people, then you're going to create confusing messages. So do think about your online brand as being a key part of how you project yourself. People will use this more and more to get a first impression of you before they even meet you. So today your brand is really what people say about you behind your back. Think about it, put yourself on a track, having thought about the authentic core, what you want to be known for, what you want to be famous for, and be consistent with it. I hope you've enjoyed the last few videos. There's more to come, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.